Hi, my name is Ilma and welcome to my channel. I've been posting Christian blogs 13 straight years every day. Today I'd like to share 1 Corinthians 7 verses 17 to 24. Here's the word of God. Only let each person lead a life that the Lord has assigned to him and to which God has called him. This is my rule in all the churches. Was anyone at the time of his call already circumcised? Let him not seek to remove the marks of circumcision. Was anyone at the time of his call uncircumcised? Let him not seek circumcision. For neither circumcision counts for anything, nor uncircumcision, but keeping the commandments of God. Each one should remain in the condition in which he was called. Were you a bondservant when called? Do not be concerned about it. But if you can gain your freedom, avail yourself of the opportunity. For he who was called in the Lord as a bondservant is a freedman of the Lord. Likewise, he who was free when called is a bondservant of Christ. You were bought with a price. Do not become bondservants of men. So, brothers, in whatever condition each was called, there let him remain with God. 1 Corinthians 7, 17 to 24. Here's my poem. Lead the life you are assigned. When God calls you to be part of His kingdom, remain in that condition whatever you are doing. Lead a life that you are assigned. That is your vocation. Don't change anything. Let God make the transformation. You were bought with a price. Remember His steadfast love. Respond to God's calling with all your heart, soul, and mind. Here's my commentary. In this letter, Paul emphasizes the grace and gift that God gives to those whom He calls into His kingdom. It didn't matter whether they were slaves or free, married or single. In verse 20, he advised them to remain in the condition in which they were called to serve. He gave the examples of being a servant or a free man, single or married. Why do you think Paul stresses to them the importance of staying put when they are invited to God's kingdom? Paul wanted them to focus on God's power and grace, not on their limited human capacities. Paul wants them to see the power of God Himself. He can transform however mundane your condition was and use you as a vessel to make Himself known to mankind and His will fulfilled. Reflection. What was the condition of your life when you were called to serve God? I was in a very messy just finished my first divorce, my divorce to my first husband, who abused me. So I was in a very bad place, and I think that was how God led me to Him, because that is when I actually didn't realize how much I need Him, because I was struggling with so much PTSD, so much trauma in my life. So when I began to know the Lord, it was then when I was released from all those lies that I believe in for so many years. So because of my trauma with my first husband, I had this tendency to run again from my current husband now. And that was like, we're going to be 16 years this year. I'm still here only by God's grace, because God is healing me in this relationship so that I could be the one who would bring truth in my husband's life. So stay where you are, wherever He called you, because whatever platform you are in, whatever condition you're in, God is going to use that to bring His glory. Thanks for watching. I hope you check my website at ILMA'S.com for artworks, photographs, and a copy of this blog. Please subscribe to my channel on YouTube so I could make more videos. and give you the Word of God. And if you haven't already, check over 4,000 videos I've done over the years. I've been doing this daily. Just type on YouTube or Google search ILMA'S Palm Devotional. Have a wonderful day.